Hello. It's Tuesday stream. I literally I was loading the game and a cutscene started, so this is where we are right now. I don't know what's happening. Hello, Jack Toro. Hello, Wizmander. No lie, I think I needed your stream tonight. I was doing that thing where you stare blankly at the screen and consider all the things that could go wrong in the near future. Oh no! Yeah, come on in. Find a comfy seat. We're gonna play some Sakuna. We're gonna yap. Come on in and take a break. That happens to me too, though. Usually I'm not staring at the screen. Usually I'm staring not really at anything. Usually I'm on the ground. I'm having floor time and I'm thinking about things. I don't know. Floor time. I feel like floor time is something that people are like, everybody needs some floor time, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like floor time kind of triggers something in me. Maybe it's not healthy for me. I don't know. You will probably crash out, but you at least wanted to say hello. Oh no! Why are you crashing out? What are you crashing out over? I hope it's like a therapeutic crash out. I don't know. Rather than an upsetting one. All right. I don't know what's happening in this cutscene. We're playing Sakuna of Rice and Rune. It's a rice farming sim game, and I'm that girl that's lounging around on the deck, and we're about to crash. It's 11:30 p.m. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wait, I thought crash out means having a bad time. Isn't crashing out like becoming very angry? Sakuna is having some floor time. That's true. But it's on like a cool like patio. Sakuna, I have a request. Huh? What is it? Please gather the children. I want to say something. She's picking up from where she left off before, right? Involving me might just make everything worse. Does she have some secret plan this time? I don't remember. I don't remember what Mirtha is trying to do. Fine, I shall do as you ask. Hello.
Ah?
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Why must I stick around for this lecture too?
Oh, is Bertha gonna preach to the children?
お願いします
To set a good example for the children.
I am an adult, you hear? I shall only linger as long as it suits me.
Sorry.
Before, I made you listen to things not want to hear. I am sorry. But only sometimes is enough. I want teach you study. I have thought since then. If this continue, I hated more, maybe. But it much better for you to gain power to live.
Okay.
So in exchange, I promise, I make each time very interesting. And as Kinta say, I also study Yanato language.
Dot dot dot. Aw. Oh, okay, so Mirtha, I think a couple streams ago, there's a cutscene that Mirtha was trying to like force the kids to basically get an education. Like she was like, I'm gonna teach you, I'm setting up a school, and then the kids were like, yeah! And then at some point, I think in a different cutscene, Kinta got like mad at Mirtha and was like, you need to learn how to speak our language, and then she was like, and then it seems like I guess she took it very seriously. Yes, Japan, she's thousands of years old. Cue Percy the anime age scale. Oh no! Oh no, oh no. I feel like I'm not gonna think about that too hard. Please leave Sakuna alone, gamers. Leave Sakuna alone.
Do you not think that receiving a free education is a blessing for children like you? And from an overseas scholar, no less. Quite a rare opportunity, I would say.
Hey Nistrata, I'm putting the lid back on this can. That's a great phrase. I should use that in the future.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Then it is settled. Mirtha promises to make it interesting, so approach your lessons with open minds and perhaps you shall be surprised. If the goddess say so. Wee. Ah, fun. Splendid work, princess. Haha, did you see that?
Yes.
All right, Mirtha, have at it.
Arigato.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Now we start with 17 horses. A riddle, This is a chance to flaunt my superior intellect.
Oh god, is this a minigame? Don't make me answer the riddle, I'm gonna do bad.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Just you watch. I'll teach you not to underestimate an avid reader.
Oh, Sakuna reads? She doesn't seem like the type.
This is fun. I teach Kaimaru a more simple thing later.
Is Kaimaru like an actual baby? Because at some point in a cutscene, they were like, I wonder when he'll start talking again. I'm like, isn't he like 2 years old? Time for my rise. Hello, Power. Did I end up sorting the raid settings? What did I? Oh, because I made it so that I could only be rated by people with affiliate. Yeah, I don't think, did I end up turning it off after that? Let me see. Okay, I'll turn it off for now. I might turn it back on later, but I know Power, I think it was Power last time. There was somebody that you wanted to, suggest rating into here, so I will turn it off for now, but I may turn it on later because I feel like I just like took the saran wrap off of my stream to keep the scary like bot accounts out. But I guess the other, oh wait, no, let me see. Okay, there we go. Nistrata. Months ago I tried to raid you after I ended stream. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Nis. And then it was like, never mind. Oh, no. Yeah, I have like really stringent, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. But now, well, I'm less scared than I used to be. So I'm gonna turn off the more stringent raid conditions and see how that goes. I think that having the minimum account age is gonna be probably good enough. Level 1, 17 horses. Level 100, solve this triple integral. Oh god. Tuscanon, hello, welcome in.
Long, long ago, a king had 3 children. ...
Oh, we don't get to hear the riddle. Juicebox, hello. Rice to see you again. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Level 101 proof P. NP. P equals NP. Minimum count age will probably stop 99% of troll raids. Yeah, that's what I think. P equals NP, N equals 1. Problem solved. Nistrata. Get a paper out there. The math world must know of this.
I cannot accept this. That cannot be the answer. Guess you're not so good at this, goddess. Hee hee.
I want to know what the riddle is. Okay. I gotta plant the seedlings because I was supposed to do it like 2 days ago, I think, in game. But I got back to the farm too late. So now I gotta do it now. Start planting. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Take seedlings. Plant. Oh, I forgot I'm doing it 2 at a time. Plant. 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 Oh no. This is it? I hope there's a skill that makes it so I can... Okay, I think I need to like... Oh, frick. I think I just need to gain some momentum and then... Rather than starting and stopping, and I'll sort of... Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I missed the spot. Ah! Oh no. The game's gonna tell me I did it too close because I put like 6 of them in the same squares. Ah, why is this so hard? Is this hard for everybody? I feel like this is the hardest part of the game. I don't know how to. I need like a cursor to know where the seedlings are gonna go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm just screaming about the rice seedlings not being proportional, symmetrical. This grid means nothing. I'm trying to get like a seedling in each grid because I think that's the correct spacing, but I am not succeeding. Oh no. On purpose? Oh no. Oh no. I'm doing good? You think so? Oh, I learned a skill. Gale of the Planter. Oh, okay. No, don't exit. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it faster now. Oh, speedrun. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, how are you doing? I have 200 more to go. I went to a concert, chat. I went to a concert on Sunday. That's why I had no art stream. That was fun. I went to Otto's concert. You guys know Otto? Sort of the darling of anime openings. Recently voiced that character. Oh my gosh, it's outside of the grid. I'd kill for a Sakuna GD Kira. That would be great. I wonder if it's ever happened. I am planting outside of the grid. Yeah, but Otto was really interesting. Oh my god, this is so messed up. Race out of bounds, 5-yard penalty. Yeah, what is the strat for this? What's the rice planting strat? Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you guys haven't listened to Ado, go check out her work. Her name is AGO. She's a Japanese singer. I don't know if she's a songwriter. Is she a singer-songwriter or just a singer? She has like crazy vocals. It's very like schizophrenic in a cool way. Like she mixes a lot of different singing styles. Yeah, just really good music. Aside from some EDM raves, I've never went to an actual concert. Oh! I've only been to a handful myself. I'm not a big fan of like you go to like a concert and then like they let you in like an hour early and then like there's all these, you can't bring in any of your own food, you can't bring any of your own water. You have to buy, like, if you're hungry or thirsty, you have to buy really expensive water or food in the concert venue. And then, you know, it's like super crowded. You can't go to the bathroom because like the bathrooms are super crowded. Like I'm not you know, and then also like you're waiting outside in line to wait to get in. I'm like not a fan of all that, but I enjoy actual the actual concert. I like listening to live music. I imagine a speedrun was smashed through with minimal actual rice growing. Oh, maybe. Though for Sakuna, don't you have to, I imagine one of the strats for Sakuna is like, you grow rice in a very specific way to like up, you know, a specific stat that you need. And then it like carries you through the rest of the game or something. Because like otherwise it's like, I think quite difficult to progress through the exploration areas. Because I think it's the exploration areas that progress the story? I don't know. That's just a guess, based on my limited knowledge of the game. There's a glitchless category for Sakuna, and the any percent category is an hour faster. I am intrigued. Ooh. Let us know what you find. I've given up right so far. Maybe you can tell. One small Andrew Frallo concept show. What's a concept show? What is a concept show? I've never heard of such a thing. What's their name? Ado. A-D-O. She actually got kind of famous. She used to be like a YouTube singer. An utaite, as they say in the business. As the kids say. Oh, what skill did I get? Oh, 3 in a row planting. Oh my god. I can handle this new power. Oh, now she's laying them in like a row. What? Okay. What? Okay, I don't know what this is. I've given up. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, she was kind of a YouTube singer, and then I guess her first like big break was she voiced a character in a One Piece movie and was also the singing voice. Like the character in a One Piece movie was like a singer. I've never watched that One Piece movie, so I don't actually know, but I know what the character looks like. But she voiced this character, and I sang several songs in the movie, and I think that really like put her on the map. And so since then, she's been kind of like, yeah, her popularity sort of skyrocketed from there. Because she has such like a unique singing voice. Fertilizer is what determines what stats you'll get from the rice. Oh, okay. So as long as you make the right fertilizer. And you put fertilizer on, I think. Me win a $13 pizza that tastes like it came out of the freezer. I love cheap pizza. Let's see, for offshoots. Drainage. Watering. Okay, keep it in shallow water till it takes root. Okay. This might be why you disable skills, perhaps. I'll get used to it. Ooh, a thingy. The fertilizer's empty, oh no. The artist for Outer Wilds had a small concert above a bar in LA? Production was a mess, but it was still fun. Aw. assumed by concept show that it was an experiment to see if it would scale to a bigger production. Ah, that's cool. Sort of like prototyping it, I guess. What's oil cake mean? That's good. Okay. And I will put some water in. He did a bigger show they missed out on. Ah, okay. Yeah, speaking of production issues, we actually, like, I think the concert was at, like, it was supposed to start at 8 p.m., but it ended up starting, like, an hour late. Oh, what's happening? Ah, the other gate's open. It ended up starting an hour late because they were having some kind of AV issues. So, like, when we got there was just, like, a ton of people just waiting outside. It was very alarming. We're like, why is everyone out here? What happened? Maybe this is good? I don't know. But yeah, it turned out that you just weren't, like, letting people in because they had some AV issues. I forgot we got a cat last time. Hello, kitty cat. Rinks, hello! It's going good. It's going good. Look at my beautifully planted rice. It is extremely uneven, but the game said it was a balanced planting, so good enough. Oh, enough water to submerge the ankles. Okay, I should put more water. Good enough. But yeah, they didn't let people in for like an hour, and then and the show started and it was fine. But then about like 2/3 of the way of the show, one of the like LCD screens that was like providing the animated background for the concert started like dying. Like it was just like blinking and like glitching out. And I was like, oh, maybe I wonder if that was what they were trying to fix. And then it lasted most of the way through the show, but you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? You just gotta ignore it. Oh, I got a dispatch. She did a feature with Imagine Dragons. Otto did? That's cool. I'm not like a huge... I'm not like an Otto fan. I wouldn't call myself an Otto fan, but because she was like near where I am, I was like, we might as well go see her. Cronus, hello. My color bath? Oh god. Saw Ryoru at Anime Boston. Can't stop listening to her. She has a crazy voice. Oops. Did I mean to go in here? Yeah, Ryoru has a crazy voice. She sounds like... I've said this many times to different people. Oops. She sounds like a bell to me. Like, she sounds like if a bell ringing had a human voice. Do I want quests here? No, I've done all the quests here. Yeah, but I'm not an Otto fan. I don't actually know too much about her. So it was actually kind of interesting going to this concert and like suddenly witnessing a fandom that I was not very familiar with. Like I saw a lot of people wearing like similar kinds of like, I was like, oh, okay, like blue roses is like a thing for Otto, I guess. Like people were wearing blue roses. They were wearing like, everybody was wearing like blue and black, like edgy clothing. I felt a little bit like more, I was like, I feel too cheerfully dressed for this concert. So it was kind of interesting. Oh, and also the other thing that we ended up doing to kind of engage in the fandom was because of the delay, we decided to go kill time at like a different place for a while because we're like, oh, we don't want to walk all the way to the end of the line because we'll just like wait till the line gets to go in and then we'll go in after the line's gone. So we're waiting somewhere else, but then in order to make sure we knew when to come back, we like found the Otto Discord and was like hanging out in the live, well, not the live, but like there was like a channel for like the current concert. So we're like, oh, we'll just hang out in here and see what people say. So it's interesting. We're kind of like spying on them, like seeing what they talk about and stuff. It was very interesting being in like a community I didn't know about. Wish there was a story of seasons of crop growing that had some depth like this. Yeah. I wonder if Harvest Moon will ever try to, or Story of Seasons will ever try to, like, go beyond that formula, I guess. I guess if anything, they tend to mess with the formula regarding, like, social stuff. Oh, I should not be here during nighttime. It's kind of miracle shows and concerts happen at all. The amount of planning or logistics that happen to put on a single show is mind-boggling insane. Yeah, I always think that when I'm thinking about a concert. Like, I feel like Otto's concert was relatively simple. Like, she had, you know, she had lights, but she basically had like a screen of LCDs in the back. Oh, I guess the other thing, I don't know if you know this about Otto. She hides her face, so like nobody knows what she actually looks like. And so in order to perform, she performs in like a box. She's like and then she's like backlit, so you can't see her. But she's like singing and dancing. She's like inside of like a cage basically, but like the cage itself has like LCDs on it, so the box itself can change like appearance and stuff, but you can like see her through the thing. But yeah, it's like very interesting, and she's not the first like Japanese artist I've seen that does this. And honestly, like, good for her, because then that way she doesn't get like harassed on the street or whatever. She can just like live her normal life without getting recognized, which is like, I think that's smart. Yeah, it's very fascinating. Why did I bring up the box? I can't remember. Oh yeah, so that's like one piece of setup I guess they have to figure out, and then, you know, they have to make absolutely sure that the lighting is correct so that she doesn't get like, you know, doxed live in stadium, I suppose. Discover the captions for music videos on YouTube. I think some of her songs are so raunchy they'd make a sailor blush. Are we talking about Ryoru or Ado? I know both of them have pretty intense songs, if I remember correctly. Do you think Solid Snake would perform in a box? Ooh, maybe. I hope somebody does that someday. Did I kill all the bad guys? Not all equipment might be owned by the production team. Sound might be from one vendor. Lighting might come from a different vendor. Screens might be hers or another vendor. Trucking and picking it all up from multiple vendors and stores and all that. Yeah. And plus the fact that she's from Japan. Or actually, the tour that she's on right now is a world tour. So she is flying all over the world. And so, like, how does that even work if you're flying through multiple countries and you have to, like, there must be some, like, event, like, strat for, like, event organizers, I guess, who need to do this sort of thing often. Betty Bach, hello. Ryoru, oh, okay, yeah, Ryoru is, She's an interesting character. She actually, I think Ryoru hid her face for a long time too, because she was a YouTube singer. But then recently she kind of embraced performing like visibly. You're a ruiner, a rice and ruiner. You're not a ruiner, Wizmander. Only in the context of the game, I hope. Oh my god, that scares me. This scares me every day. Taoemon, you brought back nothing? Oh, maybe I didn't like send him out soon, early enough. There are companies who solely specialize in freight forwarding live events. Yeah, that makes sense. That seems like a thing that you would want expertise for. Rice ruiner, rice wrecker. You're a rice wrecker. What does ruiner mean? No, it's because Betty Bach was saying hello rice and ruiners as like a collective name for us. Rice adultery. Wheat whacker. Oh no. Not in this game. That's a different game. That's like the Western version. Story of Seasons. Wheat whacker. Rice Wrecker sounds like the next Platinum Games game. Wheat Whacker, oh my god. Anyway, what else though? What other thoughts from the concert? We didn't bring light sticks because we were fools. Because we don't have, like, people brought like auto specific rice light sticks. I don't know why I said rice. But we didn't have any, and I felt awkward during the whole concert, so I was just clapping a lot. Puglord, hello! Ooh, cutscene. Okay.
For Yanoto people, Lofty Realm is paradise? See?
From everything I've seen here, differs from the teachings of enlightenment or Shinto.
Foremost also different, of course.
Rice sticks? Rice sticks are the things that you bring to a Sakuna of Rice and Ruin concert. Despairing Dark, hello! I've missed so many harvests. Has she finally raised something not terrible? This remains to be seen. I think we're getting to not terrible rice, but I was like a whole day late in planting the offshoots because I came back from like hunting too late, and then Sakuna was like, I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it in the morning. And it was like, no! Barley breaker.
I'm sure the gospel believed in the West is also different. Yet, while the interpretations may vary, it seems each teaching has consistencies regarding the lofty realm. An extraordinary large tree created this world, and salvation lies within its boughs.
Is it bows or bows? Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Okay, it's bow.
According to foremost teaching, Sakuna and Tama not gods.
Ugh.
What? But my divinity is self-professed. Call self God does not make God. If I human but say I God, then what? I suppose you have a point. I know you amazing, but I think different from God. Sakuna probably Engel. Angel. But I am a goddess. A goddess, you hear? I should be a goddess. No. Am I not?
Princess, get a hold of yourself. Martha, it is said that every religion believes in the tree of creation, yes? Then that confirms the divinity of Lady Kamahitsuki, the tree of creation itself.
Then Kamuhitsuki not God, but archangel?
Such impertinence! Do not expect me to turn a deaf ear to such questions, however innocent.
Huh?
Indeed. Martha, pressing the matter will not accomplish anything.
Why you avoid talk? I not understand.
I don't get it either. Is it 'cause she's making sense and you don't like questioning stuff?
No. Whatever we believe, we have no choice to accept what we see before us now as truth. Everyone is confused. You need not rush to a conclusion, Martha.
I understand.
I know, this is very like, whoa, we're like metaphysics 101 right now.
I understand. ...
All right, great dinner conversation. Oh, what you gonna do? These are the only people around to talk to. Yeah, this game is surprising me quite a bit with like the sorts of things that are discussed. Okay. Looking good. Let's put some poop in the water. I feel like it's a matter of perspective. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what the truth is gonna be in Sakuna. And like, is Sakuna gonna find out she's not actually a god? She's just like a human with like cool powers? What is a god? A miserable pile of secrets. That's a reference to something that I can't remember. What else? Oh, I saw somebody get kicked out of the concert. They were very much like we were not allowed to take photos before, during, or after the concert. We were so like, yeah, and like some people like, and in the Discord as well, the one that we were kind of stalking, they're like, don't even take out your phone to play Uma Musume. Like they might kick you out. So everybody was just like not using their phone. It was really interesting. It's what Dracula says. Ah, Castlevania. I see. This is the first time I found out she's a god. Wait, really? Yeah, she doesn't look like it, huh? She's just a little guy. Okay, I need to go explore. Haunts girl, I know. But we weren't allowed to take photos. Like they didn't even have. You know how like sometimes if you go to a concert, there's like a cool like logo or something like that's projected as sort of a placeholder. They didn't even have that. They were like, they had just like a message written in like Arial font that was like, a little message from Otto being like, yeah, like, welcome everybody. I hope you find your seat. I hope you make sure to get water and like enjoy the concert. And then like these big pictures that were like, do not take photos. Oh, and it also said, do not use binoculars, because I guess people have tried that. They tried to use binoculars to look inside the little box that she's in to see if they could see her face, which is very scary. So it's like, no binoculars, no cameras. And, oh, have I not done these yet? Oh, I guess I haven't done any of these. Okay, well, so I was like, okay. And everybody was like, okay. But then near the end of the concert, like kind of around the time the encore started, I saw like a little bit of commotion further down, and I saw one of the staff was like pointing at somebody, and then was like, you know, moving her hand across her neck, you know, like, you know, cut it out motion. And I was like, huh? And then I guess there were these two guys who were using a camera, I guess. I couldn't see from where I was, but you know, the staff person was trying to get them to stop, and then another staff member who was like a buffer guy came and like walked up to them. He was like, you need to get out. So like, he's like, you need to leave. And I think they were kind of protesting, like, oh no, we'll just stop right now. And he was like, no, you need to leave. And so they were like really resisting leaving, and then yeah, but the guy was really adamant and was like, you have to leave. Oh, look, a turtle. A turtle with a skeleton on the outside. That's scary. And I was like, whoa, that's cool. Cause like, I've been to concerts where the official policy is like, you can't take pictures, but like, what is this water ball for? Where the official policy is you can't take pictures, but then people will do it anyway, and like the staff is kind of just like, whatever. But they took it very seriously in this concert, and it kind of made me wonder, like, did Otto's staff, like, is that part of the contract that they, like, that they signed? They're like, if we're gonna use you as your venue, you must, like, actually help enforce this thing, because it's, like, I don't know, it's probably a safety thing for Otto's sake, because she hides her identity. But, yeah, I don't know. Broke the rules, you pay the price. Yeah, this is my first time seeing it, like, enforced, actually. And they were patrolling the whole time as well. Stuff like that makes me uncomfortable by proxy. Yeah, me too. I just remember the face of the guy that was like next to them in the seats. Like, you know, he had his 2 light sticks, 2 of them. So you know he's a true fan. He was like waving the light sticks, and then like, you know, they get escorted out, and he's like waving the light sticks, but then like turning around while still waving the light sticks, like watching them leave with like a, oh, what's going on face. I remember witnessing that. I wouldn't be surprised if those guys got asked to delete whatever they got. Yeah, I hope so. Because I wonder if they were kind of like secretly like, oh, we're gonna record it to upload onto YouTube or whatever. But yeah. The original English dub to Symphony of the Night in an updated re-release on other platforms and new voice actors. The line was updated to, ha, mankind, a cesspit of hatred and lies. Oh, interesting. That's a very different quote. Why would they do that? Once they were outside, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Good to see that the rules were enforced, because it's obviously very important to Otto, you know? One time somebody told me the names of the guys in Daft Punk, and I was a little upset. Oh no! Yeah. It's like, it feels like, I don't know, if the people want you to know their name, they'll tell you their name, you know? Like, be better to respect the privacy. The mystery, I know! It's like with VTubers. Oh my god. I'm dying. There's so many people here. Yeah, but I don't know. I was glad to see it. That the venue was like very like, yeah, because there were signs everywhere, and then there was also like there were like several announcements. They were like, please do not take pictures or record video or use binoculars. You will be asked to leave the premises. And yeah, and I guess some people decided to put it to the test, and they lost. They failed the test.
not a secret, but not everyone wants to know. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with VTubers. Like, a lot of VTubers actually, and depends on the VTuber too. Like, some of them are a bit more lax about, like, you know, their private life or their past life, however you want to call it. But for some people, it's a really big deal that, like, they don't want to know because, like, the character is important. No. Okay. Whew. Miss Daft Punk every day. I introduced people to I introduced my hubby to Daft Punk. And we missed a concert of theirs by a year. They were JP, and when it was the year that they'd be due for another live concert, they broke up. Oh no, that's so sad! My husband, Mr. Jojo, has been a big fan of the Japanese boy band Arashi for a long time, like basically since he was a kid. And he's been in the official fan club and stuff. And this is like a, you know, these are like 40-year-old men at this point, right? Like they were like first gen J-pop, I think, from my understanding. And you know, and I guess very very recently, like a couple years ago, they decided to go on like official hiatus, which is, you know, code for they're not going to be, you know, they're basically breaking up and not going to do activities anymore, but indefinite hiatus. And my husband, who has been a paying member of the fan club for many years, was like, of course, very heartbroken. You know, stop paying for the fan club because it's like, you know, what am I paying for anymore? Stop paying for the fan club. And then they had a concert. They had a concert, and the tickets were only, or I don't know if it hasn't happened yet, but they opened tickets for a concert. I think maybe later this year. That was only for people who are like still paying for the fan club. It is so sad. I know. Rip indeed. I felt so sorry. And so then my husband was like, went back to paying for the fan club until the fan club itself says, I think, the fan club itself is gonna close, I think, in like officially. So he's like, you know what, I'll just pay for the membership until the very end, just in case. I was like, that's so sad. You could have gone to see them. And like now that you're an adult, not like a teenager anymore, like you actually have the funds to go to a concert. Did you get tickets? No. It's only for people who were part of the fan club before they announced the concert. Yeah. Pretty brutal. I'm sure a lot of other fans were kind of in the same boat. It's very sad. I'm not big on mystery. I don't think it makes it anything any more interesting to be mysterious, but I fully get behind it for privacy purposes. Yeah, I think, you know, multiple reasons people might be doing it. Yeah. I discovered last month that Interstellar 5555 was a theater guest last year, and I'm devastated that I missed it. Oh, what's that? What's Interstellar 5555? Oh, I cleared the area. Yay. I got a demonic pearl and a flag, and I'm almost dying. Is it the 5,554th sequel to Interstellar the movie? That's a dumb joke. Hubby is very sad. When he got started into his high-quality headphones, he listened to the recording of the live and just reclined in his chair listening to them. Aww! Just like, as close as possible. Oh, no! Just try to get the live experience as close as possible. That's so sad. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up dying. Oh, I'm gonna die! Ah! Are these bubbles here just to, like, be annoying? What's that word? Kayfabe. What does kayfabe mean? I've heard it before. Oh my god, I gotta leave. My HP is gone. I was very fortunate that my favorite band, Luna Sea, still tours and got to see them for New Year's Eve for 2025. Oh, awesome! That's great. I don't know if I have a favorite band. Do I have a favorite band that I would be sad if I didn't get to see? You should be glad to miss it. I heard the HD upscale was done by AI and it was awful. Oh no. Interstellar 5555 was the anime movie that released along with Daft Punk's album Discovery. Oh. I
heard that too, but was still wanted to go. I'm resisting the urge to info dump about my descent into the audiophile hole right now. I don't know, why not? give us all the audiophile tips. How do we enjoy music properly? Okay. Weeds. Take the weeds out. How's my fertilizer doing? Fertilizer's doing good. We used to have just one pair of headphones. Now hubby has 6 and I have 3. Turns out everyone's in the audiophile hole. Look at all the company we got down here. Oh my god. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Taoman. Kayfabe is originally a wrestling word. It kind of means presenting something fictitious as a genuine thing, so like VTubers or theme park costume. Ah, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Oh my god, that reminds me of a clip of my favorite VTuber who graduated from Hollow Stars. There's a clip of him talking about like going to Disneyland or something, and he's like in a collab. He's like talking about Disney, and he's like, I've always wondered what it's like to be one of those like theme park characters, you know? You like put on a costume and like you have to like entertain people and stuff. And then there was just like a huge pause like among all 4 of them, and he was like, as if that's not, and of course that's not what we're doing right now. It's so funny. I was like, I love this guy. Beanie, hello. Mimicking the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1 Phantom Blood OP vocalist, JoJo! You have to make it like extra long, like longer than you think. It's produced by Toei and the creator of Space Battleship Yamato. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's fascinating. Ah! That's fascinating. I'm kind of curious about like why, I wonder why they chose to use AI. If it's, you know, clearly by somebody who has a lot of industry experience. Like I wonder if it was like a experimental thing for them or something. Ethics aside. I think everybody should have DAC and an amplifier and a decent pair of headphones. What's a DAC? I think I know what an amplifier is. And I know what headphones are. Past that, I understand the investment to performance ratio for most people won't be worth it. I don't think I am cultured enough. Digital to analog converter. Oh, so you can. How come? What's the reasoning to convert it to analog signal? That's very fascinating to me. Despite being a podcaster, I'm so not an audiophile, and it's almost embarrassing. I mean, I'm not either. I know very little about it. Oh, I should go to the easy places so that I can clear enemies at nighttime. Okay. Me over here with my $15 Amazon headphones and Yeti mic, just having fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, do what you want to do and what you have budget for. This is the wrong place to be. My ears don't understand what quality sound is, and that's why my me save me money. It's like can't be frustrated with the sound if I can't hear it. True that. No, I don't want to go here. Ah! DAC is just sound quality? Oh, okay. Greg, hello. You bring kindness and peace, and I bring understanding and warmth. Whoa. Well, that's great. Can't complain about that. Next time I go to a potluck, I should be like, people will be like, Joy, what did you bring for the potluck? And I'd be like, I bring peace and kindness. And they would be like, okay. If a computer produces sound, it needs a DAC. Computer and phones have it built in, but getting a dedicated DAC can give you better sound quality. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's literally like, it's literally the thing that helps like translate the digital signal into like physical sound waves, I guess. Is that what that is? Or is that like, well, I don't know. I'm learning things today. Anytime you're using any kind of speakers or headphones with a computer, the signal is getting converted for digital to analog. A nicer one just does it better. Ah, okay. Wait, so then what's the difference between getting like a DAC and a good speaker? Or do good speakers have good DACs built in? Or is DAC a fancy word for like a good speaker? Rink's probably right that most people aren't going to hear the difference as long as you have a half-decent motherboard. Ah, okay. I feel like I need to get a better speaker for my desktop computer. Because I'm just using the monitor speakers and it's pretty bad. Like even as far as monitor speakers go. Like I was using my previous monitor, the one that my cat bit into, had like not very good audio speakers, but they were like okay. And this one's even worse. And it's like it bothers me all the time, but I'm like, I don't know. Where am I gonna put a little extra speaker? I wanna like hide it somewhere or mount it somewhere where it won't be. And then I'm like, oh, can't think about all this right now. And then I just never act on it. Oh my gosh, you guys are chatting so much. I need to scroll back up to catch up. The only major sound recording thing that really bothers me is like harsh S's and noticeable breathing between lines, but I know it's on the level where it's more of a me thing because I'll complain about those things while watching a YouTube video with folks and I'll have no idea what I'm bitching about. Stuff like this drives me insane. Sometimes that bothers me on like a occasional basis. The thing that really gets me is if I can hear like the moisture of people's mouths. Like sometimes I'll listen to something like a podcast or I'll be on like a video call or something with people at work and you can like hear when their mouth like opens and closes because of like the moisture and I hate it. It's like I don't know why that specifically bothers me. But sometimes I don't know, and I don't know what causes it either. Like if it's just like a situational thing, like people, I don't know, like their mouth is too dry and it's like trying to overcompensate or something, or if it's like a way that certain people just talk. But yeah, that's the thing that I've noticed. All devices with an aux output technically have a DAC, but usually companies skimp on this part, so they're not very good. Ah, okay. Like the bit from Doctor Who with the doctor's urge to present a gift to other guests on a ship. He's like, I gift you with air from my lungs, and just breathes all over that. Oh, I remember that. Wait, that's from the same episode as the Moisturize Me, isn't it? If you died, would we find out? I don't know. Maybe I should tell Mr. Jojo. Be like, tell my chat. Tell my chat they're gamers. And he'll be like, I will. Hopefully. I appreciate Wiz's desire to give everyone better sound quality. Not everyone can tell the difference. Yeah. Microphones do the opposite. An ADC converts microphone analog signal to digital signal. Okay. The cat bite monitor is a good piece of JoJo's story stream lore. I cannot believe he single-handedly just destroyed $600 in front of me. Honestly, it wasn't that expensive. The new one was expensive because I was like, I want a nice monitor. But it has terrible speakers. Audio quality of my mic after I send the recordings to a levelator and such is just fine. Just need a better pop filter. Speakers don't usually have built-in DACs. The DAC comes before the speaker. Ah, okay. So it's part of the computer or the device that's outputting, I see. We should have a redeem eventually that puts a bite mark on the corner of the screen. Just relive the trauma. Moist lips, tongue noises. Yeah! And like to the point where I'm like, I'm kind of conscious of it. I'm like, oh, I sure hope, like I'll occasionally think about like, oh gosh, that hurt. I'll occasionally think about like, oh, I hope I'm not doing the moisture thing. And like now that I've talked about it, now I'm like extra conscious about it and I'm scared that I'm doing the moisture mouth thing. And I'm like consciously really trying not to. My mouth is so wet and I'm trying so hard to fix it. Is it just like a natural thing that some people have? Like, or is there like a thing that you can, like, ow, 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 let me in. Okay. Is that, oh, never mind. This is just where I was. Okay. We'll just go back. But misophonia, yeah, for specific sounds. Oh god, I was watching somebody play, oh, I think I told you, I was watching somebody play Fears to Fathom, and for whatever reason, every single Fears to Fathom level story has like a moment where the protagonist is like, I sat down and I ate like a whole pan of lasagna, and you just have to sit there listening to like moist chewing sounds for like 5 minutes. And it happens in every chapter of the game. You hear a person's wet mouth, they're probably too close to the mic and need a pop filter. Okay. Referring to being bothered by mouse noises, yeah. Yeah, in general, yeah. Yeah, so the streamer I was watching was like dying on screen because he was like super triggered by the eating noises. It was like he retched on stream. He was like, oh man, that like he was like gonna barf. I was like, oh my god, you can just mute it. Don't barf on stream. Good job on your Doctor Who trivia. Yeah, I the first season of Doctor Who was formative for me. I feel like Paper Marble when? That's a great idea. That's such a great idea. Where he just like I should like animate it so he comes out from the corner and just like chomps and like leaves like a crack and then it like slowly fades away. That'd be so cool. I should sounds like another art stream idea. Make a marble toggle. Someone needs a password to your social media to let us know you're no longer alive. I think my husband could take care of that. Like tell everyone they were gamers. I have a very moist mod. It messes with so many podcast recordings. Oh no. Just put it on Discord. Jojo, can I suggest something for you to watch? Yeah, sure. Suggestions are always welcome. Also, I still haven't forgotten about that one Nausicaa trailer that you guys told me about. It's like still open on a tab on my computer. I'm gonna watch it someday. Mirtha, would you tell us about your hometown?
Oh, I would like to hear about it as well. I adore exotic tales, right, Tama?
Also, wasn't Tama telling us a story about the romance between Sakuna's parents? When are we gonna get back to that? Yes, I would also enjoy that.
Yeah, I happy. My home, Ventania, called Harbor Country. In harbor, many large ships. Also, many kinds fish. Fish meat so good. I raised in monastery by ocean. I love to read many books that come to harbor.
Ah, so that is where your vast knowledge stems from.
So you are also an avid reader, Mirtha? I myself have been known to read.
I ain't talking about you.
You must not change the subject. So inflexible. Can I not indulge just a little?
Aw, she's trying to talk about herself.
Ventania and Yanato very different. Yanato have many forest and mountain, but Ventania have many wetland. It best. Big building made with stone. Castle and church bigger than Yanato building.
A giant stone castle. Does the shogun live there?
Greatest in Ventania is not shogun, but king, called Hertog. But Ventania one part of bigger country, empire. Greatest in empire is Kaiser, he in different country. I got no clue what she's saying anymore.
I suppose some words are difficult to translate in other languages.
Kaiser may be like Yanato emperor.
Is that so? Then this MP thing is similar to Yanato itself. And Ventania can be likened to a feudal domain.
In Ventania winter, river and lake freeze. Slide on top is fun. Everyone love.
Even the lakes freeze. That's one crazy winter.
Yes, fascinating. Very intriguing. Yui, do you wish to know how the people of Ventania adorn themselves? Yeah, I do.
Who cares about that stuff?
A hammer-swinging dullard like you will never understand a maiden's heart.
What'd you call me?
Ha! In Ventania, people wear...
Oh, I didn't get to hear about Ventania fashion! Dang it. Maybe we should have a live reaction stream. Maybe I can record like a short little thingy and put it in the Discord or something. I don't know. I don't know if I want to set it up on the fly right now. I recently watched what was listed on my anime list as the lowest ranked anime of all time at only 1.9, Tenku Danzai Skelter Plus Heaven. It's an 18-minute long OVA from 2004. I went into skeptical, like, oh, I can't imagine anything with you that bad. No, it was that bad. Wait, and you want me to watch this? Is this going to be traumatizing? You're legally obligated to tell me if I'm going to be traumatized by watching it. Should I, like, look up trigger warnings for it? Like, is it scary or like how bad is bad? It's funny how horrible it is? Okay. Okay, as long as it's funny. She's been raised by nuns. No wonder she doesn't grasp more than one god. Yeah. Oh, check out this music. It's so good. I love Tawamon. It's just, like, embarrassingly produced in every possible aspect. Okay. Even for the lowest ranked series, they still give it a 2 Lamau. Yeah, 1.9 is crazy. That's wild. Offshoots are continuing to appear. Okay, I think I can maybe... it's a second offshoot, so I think I could maybe increase the water. Oh, yeah, I do not need to increase the water. Oh my god. That's... Okay, let's spread the poop in the water. Put some more poop. It's so awful you can't even find it on pirating sites, but someone's uploaded it to YouTube. Oh, okay, but of course only at 360p. I mean, that kind of just enhances the whole experience, I imagine. I fully believe it's the only resolution it's ever existed in. Yeah, sure, why not? That's the 2004 experience. It's like getting it at, you know, like 480s to... takes too long, so you download the 360 version first, and then you download the like 720 version, and like leave it downloading on your computer for like 3 days. Oh my gosh, I'm like so conscious of my saliva right now. I'm like I can't swallow my saliva right now. I'm gonna make a gross wet noise. I shouldn't have talked about it. I'm like really self-conscious now. I'm leaning away from the mic to swallow. Get this little spider up here. Okay. I wonder what country Ventania is based on. It sounds like it's like Germany? Or maybe she's from like Austria or Germany or something like. It's like Chocolate Rain. Parentheses. I turn away from the mic to swallow saliva. Jojo Story farts? Stop it. I've never farted a day in my life. If we're talking about terrible watch experiences, might suggest Neil Breen? What is that? I've never heard of that before. I have things that I can make. Jade Sledgehammer. It seems cool. Iron Hope Jade Mallet. Fish Hook. Ooh. Jade Iron Orb. Okay. 2D flat paper, how can she fart? Yeah, I don't even have a butt. I have no butt to fart with. Okay, whoa, this is much more stronger, that's the word. Disintegrating Strike. Oh, where'd I get all this stuff? Daredevil, more amber. I don't know what these, like, the little symbols on the side mean. Counter enemy's poise level? I don't know. What do I have equipped to... let's put Disintegrating Strike. Okay. Do you have any other stuff? Neil Breen is the greatest, worst indie filmmaker on the planet? Oh, so they've, like, made multiple things? Interesting. What sort of things do they make? Does that mean the mouth noises Tom Kenny would make for SpongeBob were upsetting for people? I've never watched SpongeBob. I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob. I don't know what it entails. Chocolate rain, chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
probably some Russian adjacent country based on the outfit and description of the winters. Oh, that's true. But she also calls like the emperor. There's a king and a kaiser. I don't know. Flap the bottom half very fast. This isn't terrible watch if you're seeking entertainment. I have no butts, and I must fart. Story of my life. I went to a theater screening of his latest movie. The ratio of worst movie and best theater experience is off the charts. Oh, like everybody was there to just have a good time watching a terrible movie. That seems fine. That seems like a good time. Katie Cat Art, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you a shout out. Nice to meet you. Come on in. Oh, Pat. Oh, Katie's right. This is the person I tried to get to raid you and it didn't work. Yes. Yeah, Power was like, would I be able to like turn off the, like I had really stringent like raid settings on because I'm paranoid. But now I'm less paranoid because I've been streaming for a little while. And I was like, yeah, I want like a nice person to stream. Yeah, welcome in, Katie. Nice to meet you. Let's see, what were you all up to? Let me give you a shout out. That is the wrong username. I typed it wrong. Strobe Season's Wonderful Life. Ah, yes! How are you enjoying Wonderful Life? I finished it myself like, oh gosh, how long did was it earlier this year that I finished it myself? After not having played the original. Are you streaming on Sunday this week? I think so, yes. I should be streaming on Sunday this week. And I think we have an idea for an art stream. Maybe I'll make like a toggle where Marble's biting the corner of my monitor because that seems like a fun thing to do. You know those movies that are so bad, but it's good in the unintended way? All of Neil Breen's movies are like that? Okay. All these spoiled SpongeBob watchers with their fancy childhood cable TV access. Kaiser Mario. But yeah, welcome, Katie. Nice to meet you. Played the original version as a kid. She's a Rune Factory fan too. Aw, awesome. We love farming games in this house, in this stream. Why is my controller? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna keep progressing through this area. But nice, yeah. I hope A Wonderful Life is treating you well. It is a grind of a game for sure, but very endearing characters. I was surprised. Power told me during my own playthrough that the original was even more grindier, and I was surprised. I was very surprised. But yeah, feel free to raid and run. Interact as much as or little as you like to. Do what you needed to do. But thank you for the raid. Always nice meeting another cozy game fan. The OG was way worse. You love the game? Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, it was interesting getting like secondhand information about like how the OG compares because I really had no frame of reference. I was like, I do not know what these characters are like. I'd like to point out that the volunteer cinema and the current offerings were full Twilight Saga marathon and Neil Breed's movie. That sounds like the coolest volunteer thing ever. Just like volunteering at a theater that shows whatever the heck it wants. That sounds really fun. Oh, I should be making use of my newly crafted two-handed weapon. Ah! Oh, secret? Secret? Did I find a secret? Oh, this is like the other side of... This is like the place I almost died. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. How's this game? It's really cool. It is surprising me. I like it because there's interesting story and characters. There's the farming aspect, which is quite detailed actually, but they sort of balance out the detail of the farming with making the seasons really short. So like each season's only 3 days, so you can kind of progress really quickly. So you get kind of the depth, but it's not like overly, you know, like tedious, which I think is and then as you are seeing right now, there's also like a sort of a 2D platforming aspect to it. So you like farm to up your stats, and then you like do 2D platforming to like progress the story. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, highly recommended. I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
And story-wise, it's quite surprising. Like, it's more, I don't know, like, it's not like wholesome in the sense that it's like, oh, we're gonna have a great time, we're gonna, you know, I'm determined to, like, everybody in, like, all of the characters have kind of flaws and like problems, so it's a bit grittier than I expected, which is not a bad thing. I don't know how to leave this place. I'm alert so we can get work done. You have fun. Okay, thank you, Rinks. Good luck with your work. I wish you a productive work time. Derek, hello. For once I'm here before Jojo ends the stream. Yeah, welcome in, Derek. Good to see you. Hope your night's going good. The farming is very cool. Yeah, like, I am like learning about how rice farming works, I feel like, very legitimately. What are my other quests I need here? Nope, wrong button. The pacing whiplash between fast-paced Metrovania side-scroller combat and the meticulous rice farming is really something. Yeah, like, it keeps it interesting, though, for sure. Flip a hiding turtle over? Explore with keen eye effect. What does that mean? Do I have a keen eye effect? How do I get a keen eye effect? Maybe how do we get the keen eye effect? How do I flip a turtle over? Where are the turtles? Yeah, Katie raided in! They were playing Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Love Story Seasons, happened to be how I found JoJo. Ah! There we go. Hey, look at that! Connections being made. In case you wonder, JoJo Story made her own VTuber avatar. I did. This is true. I made and rigged my own VTuber avatar. It was very interesting learning how that works. Yeah, I'll have to check out your stream sometime, Katie. I do love myself some cozy games in the background. I'm mostly a VOD watcher, like, in general. But I try to keep your VOD at the very least. Oh, looks lovely. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to flip this turtle over. How do I flip the turtle over? I'm flipping all these gear over. How come the turtle's not flipping over? Flip over. Oh, I did it. I flipped over the turtle. Did that count? Did that count? I keep pressing the wrong button. Flip a hiding turtle over. Oh, a hiding turtle? Is this not a hiding turtle? Where's a hiding turtle? Where's the turtle hiding? What is this ball? Turtle meat. I'm recording my streams and debating on uploading them somewhere. Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's always nice to do, but it kind of depends on your, like, do you feel comfortable, you know, putting the streams as is? Like, are you know, is it worth taking the time to edit stuff? Totally up to you. Yeah, but I think the Twitch VODs stay up for like a little while at least. I can always catch one of those. New at streaming, so I'm figuring it out. Oh, very cool. I'm relatively new too, is what it feels like, but I still feel like I'm learning stuff every day. So yeah, definitely a lot to figure out. And I think it doesn't help that I don't actually watch a lot of other people's streams. I watch basically Hollow Live, and that's it. Like, I don't watch a lot of Twitch streams. Hollow Live mostly streams on YouTube. So I'm kind of figuring stuff out, but people have been very nice. I was scared of people at first. People have been very nice and helpful so far. So thank you, chat, for being cool. Me constantly in the mood of, what if I forget I said something really dumb? Ah. Yeah, oh yeah, because Nis, you stream as well, right? Yeah. I hope that, I think I have the presence of mind to be like, I don't think I said anything overly dumb. Though I think there's a handful of times where I have had to edit my VODs before uploading them because I accidentally said, like, my husband's, like, real life name on accident. Like, that happened. Sorry, I'm extra mean. I will bite. This is untrue. Nistrata is very nice and has never bitten anybody in this chat so far. I feel like I talk very dumb. Oh, no. And honestly, I feel like, at least for me, I feel like saying dumb things is kind of part of the fun. I don't know. Sometimes it makes for funny moments. I don't know. Mr. Jojo Story, yes. He shall only be referred to as such. Dude, shut up. Not Mr. Jojo Story. You're doxing him. You're doxing him by saying Mr. Jojo Story. We talked about this. Oh my gosh. Someone who's anxious of talking dumb is one of the things I think it's better with time. Oh my god, I'm looking at chat and I am missing this fish. That said, I'm terrified. I have no clue what to yap about. Yeah, I sometimes there are times where I like dread stream because like I'm like, oh no, I haven't done anything interesting this week. What am I gonna talk about? And then I end up just talking about like 90s nostalgia or food. But usually, I don't know, I feel like people in chat help me out quite a bit because you all have interesting stuff to talk about. Mr. Jojo. The secret spelling. Oh, is this a secret? I found a secret. I found a secret! Aha! Are there secrets all over this place? I have to go find a hiding turtle, whatever that means. Food. Oh, speaking of accidentally saying stuff, today at work, guess what I did? Guess what I did at work? I accidentally copy-pasted my password into the work chat. I immediately deleted it and everybody pretended they didn't see it. But I copy-pasted a password. And I almost made a joke about like, oh my gosh, silly me posting the password to my blah 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 account in chat, and then I was like, oh, that's like the first worst thing you could do is copy paste your password into a semi-public chat. The second worst thing you could do is tell people what the password's for. So I like stopped myself from making a stupid joke that would, yeah, because at least they don't know what the password's for. So probably safe. Did you change your password? Yes, I sure did, because that would be the smart thing to do. I sure changed my password immediately after that. I was like, oh, a fancy wig, hello. It's like a nightmare that keeps getting worse. I mean, when I put my password into the .m file, committing it into a public repo, no, you gotta set up your git ignore immediately to prevent situations like this. I can't save now. Okay, I will leave. Program engineering jokes, everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hikari, hello. Me watching YouTube reels. I wish someone like Jojo would stream right now. Refresh Twitch and see Jojo live. Let's go. Aw, that's so nice of you to say. That's really sweet. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my streams. Git scares me. Oh, yeah. I am mostly comfortable with version control. Oh, so people who don't know engineering stuff. Fun fact about engineering stuff. There is a... you gotta keep track of like how the code base changes over time, and the system that most engineers use to keep track of that is this thing called Git. And it's also very helpful because it helps coordinate, like if you have multiple engineers working on code, it'll like help, it does some like smart stuff to help make it so that like you can detect if people are editing the same thing, and it'll help you like figure out how to merge all the changes in like a way that makes sense, and like, you know, all that stuff. It's they call it source version control is what it is called. And but it can quickly get very complicated, especially if you're like working on a code base with like, I don't know, like 20 different people, and like everybody's like committed, like making changes, and you're just like, oh my god. I'm a baby programmer hobbyist, and I only touch Git desktop with a 10-foot pole. Aww. Well, yeah, there is a bit of like an acclimation process, I feel like, with Git, for sure. I mean, I've been using Git for years and years for my job. And I am still scared of like production code, like merging
like updating my code with changes from other people because I feel like I do it wrong like 50% of the time, and then I have to like manually fix and everything, and that is a really big pain.
何か作る
This is giving me so much contact anxiety. Wait, what thing's giving you contact anxiety? Talking about Git? Do you do engineering stuff? I do. Yes, my day job is computer science related. I am a computer scientist by day. Which is also why I can't talk about my day job in detail or like the kind of research that I do because it's kind of specific and it would dox me immediately. If they're like, I'm looking for a computer scientist named Joy who works on this stuff. I'm computer science artist. Oh, I like that. I should change my like professional website to say that. I don't know how Git works, so whenever I need to change branch, I delete the entire folder, Git pull again. Is there a way to do it with the existing repo? Yes. Am I scared of it? Very yes. Oh no! Oh no! I completely understand that feeling though. But I do hope you get to a stage where you feel like you don't have to... Oh, there was no cutscene today for dinner. Weird. I do hope that you don't have to... You get to a point where you don't have to delete your folder every time, because that also seems really difficult. How are my rice doing? Third offshoots. Okay, I think I need to put more water. Oh, it's all like... Where'd all the water go? The water all dried up. It's because it's hot. Jojo had a small social media back in the day. Yeah, I made a tiny social media. I actually met Rinks through this through a research project I did. So Rinks knows what I do. But yeah, Rinks was an artist that I recruited for a research project I was working on back when I was a student. I actually met a lot of cool people that way. It's very interesting. Posting your password in the chat. Oh, okay. But now that we're also talking about Git commits and merges, it's merging with the password anxiety. Yeah, I was trying to copy like a link. Like people were talking about like this article that came up, and I was like, oh, I'll find the article and be like a helpful person. And then I was like, and then I had to log in on my phone. So I had like my password and my thing I had to log into a thing on my phone, and then I had my password copy pasted. And then I tried to copy paste the link, but then I didn't actually copy paste the link. Anyway. Twitch censors your Twitch password. Let me try. 102. Oh god. Do people know what that is? Do people know whoa, what's happening? It was my first scene. I felt happy. Yeah! It was so nice meeting so many artists in that project. My first job didn't have access to GitHub or GUI Git tools, so I had to learn Git command line. I actually exclusively use Git command line because that's how I learned it, and I'm scared to use the graphical interface. Because I'm like, I don't know what these buttons are, but I know what the commands are. My password is also 102. Eek! Frog! Oh no.
Frog? Kaimaru, what you do? Merman!
Okay.
This color card green, can you say?
It's a teaching moment. The child has brought in a frog.
Yeah, glee! Hee, correct.
Oh, hi, Taoman. I see. If I may, a healthy admiration for the splendor of nature is all well and good, but perhaps the kitchen is not the place for it.
Oh, you right. We go, Kaimaru. Yeah!
The child has brought in a frog. Time to teach the child about frog. Are Mirth and I too soft on Kaimaru?
Hee.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Kaimaru looks like he's like 2 years old. I don't know if there's like a... Can you be too soft on a 2-year-old? I guess maybe you can, I guess. Maybe 2 years old is like... I don't know how old Kaimaru is. I think this is my confusion.
Frog, very mysterious.
Oh, okay, cool. I learned a weird combo of command line and UI tool at first too, so my workflow with it is kind of borked. Yeah, and then you have meetings with your coworkers, and your coworkers like, oh, let me show you how I do like a thing, and then they're like doing it in the like, in not the way you do it, and you're like, this means nothing to me. Okay, why did I come in here? Was I just like checking stuff out? Okay. Yeah, but do people know the backstory of Hunter 2? Like, I don't, like, how intact is the story? behind the Hunter 2, like, I guess you call it a meme now. Was it IRC? Was it in IRC? In some IRC like chat somewhere? Field requires a lot of water. Okay. Reddit says it was an IRC combo. Okay. That's what that sounds correct to my memory. IRC meme about Nick Surf passwords. Yes. Because there was a poor guy who came into an IRC. Oh, the kitty cat is standing next to Kaimura. That's so cute. Never heard of Hunter 2? Oh, really? I think it's probably easy enough to Google. I'm gonna butcher it if I try to describe it, but I don't know. That's not gonna stop me from trying, I guess. But yeah, like there was an IRC meme that made its way into RuneScape. Oh, okay. And maybe that's where it got popularized. I remember seeing it first from RuneScape. Ah, okay. So IRC, back in my day, there was a chat client called IRC. And it was basically like a big, I don't know what you call it. Oh, can I make this? I don't have this already, do I? Yeah, it was chat rooms. It was chat rooms, basically. And people would hang out. It was kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it was kind of like Reddit in a lot of ways. Like there was like IRC channels. They call them channels. IRC channels for like different purposes. Or no, like maybe more like Discord, I guess. Anyway. There was a guy like came in and was like, I don't know how to, I forget what it was, like I don't know how to reset my password or something. Like I think they were quite new to IRC, and then some people in the chat room pranked them and was like, oh, it's like why don't you like you just type the password in here to change it. And then the guy was like, is that safe? And it's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It censors, IRC automatically censors your password. Here, I'll show mine. And so then the person pretended to type their password into the chat, but like, you know, wrote it with asterisks. And so then the guy was like, oh, okay. And he types his password in the chat, and it was Hunter2. Yeah, if you type the password in here, you'll see it as asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Yeah, and so I guess it was funny enough it got, well, I mean, it was probably also like, I can also do this in RuneScape. I'm gonna go prank some poor unsuspecting people and get their passwords, I suppose. So it was perhaps used for evil for a little while. I haven't touched programming in a while, got really into a specific modding thing where my little knowledge for for loops and 3 Ben Eater videos carried me into the GameCube game modding. It brought me down the path of looking at decoms and assembly, but in a specific way that didn't teach me much or transferable. Oh man, I really want to learn about like game modding. I think it would be fun to make like a really tiny like Super Nintendo mod or something on stream. Or like a Game Boy mod. Whatever has the most support, because I'm gonna need it. Okay, let's go out hunting. That's so cool. I want to learn about how like ROM hacks work and stuff. That would be fun to do on stream. I'd be scared about showing my like. I think you'd have to show multiple windows, and I don't know how to do that well on OBS. I need to find quests that I can do. Get mask treasure. Defeat an enemy with crashing. I guess I could grind this. IRC, by the way, stands for Internet Relay Chat. Yes! Where's my pretend old man emote? I should make an emote that's just like, that says like, 90s kid, and then it's just like my avatar but with like a big old beard and like a cane and just says 90s kids. Betty Bach, hello. Sakuna, welcome. Did you forget that you said hello earlier? Are you just saying hello again to be polite? Many of the people I work with are under 30, so it's really fun whenever I get to inflict some ancient internet lore on them. They're hungry for it. Have you found that too, Jack Koro? Like my intern at work, like loves hearing me talk about it. They're like, can you please tell me the stories about like multiple students that I've met who are around, you know, gosh, I guess they're Gen Z. Like the Gen Z kids that I've met, they're like, wow, that's so cool. Tell me all about like virtual pets from when you were a kid. I'll be like, well, okay, sure.
Wait, does 90s kid mean you were born in the 90s or you're a kid in the 90s? I think being a kid in the 90s, because I don't know. That's like was that the formative era? I'm changing it up so someone doesn't say they're a ruiner. Ah, okay, got it. Part of mine was I tried to region convert someone's NTSC USA Gecko code into PAL EU code. And boy, did I learn a lot about how jump instructions work. Oh gosh. So were you just straight up, is that how game hacking works? Like you just straight up mess around in the assembly? Because that sounds scary. Multiple sources could probably finagle them onto squares. That's true. But then it's like hard to see. Or I guess I could like zoom in, make them, I don't know. I have to mess around with it. How do I progress from this place? They love it, but sometimes they're like, what the hell is this? Yeah, that sounds about right. I was talking about this with a coworker the other day with some interns around. Oh, you know what? We were talking about, one of the interns brought up that they had played MapleStory. And I was like, oh yeah, I know MapleStory. I've never played it myself, but you know, I think I was part of the era. Like it's like a very millennial thing also. And then I guess apparently also a Gen Z thing, at least in Asia where the intern was from. And then my coworker was like, I've never heard of MapleStory. Like what is that? And I was like, oh yeah, it's like a millennial thing. And then he looked at me and was like, Joy, how old do you think I am? And I was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. And it turns out he's not that much older than me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I apologize for implying that you were much older than I am. Because apparently he wasn't that. He was also a millennial, apparently. I was like, whoops. But he's like a father to like a child. And I guess automatically I was like, this person's like a real grown-up adult. They're of course older than me. Mello, hello! Welcome! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid! Hi everybody, let me give you a shout out. Oh, Betty's already doing it. Yay, okay. Thank you, Betty. What are you up to? You're playing Super 10-Pin. What is that? You're always playing really interesting games. For people who have not watched a Melodica Dude stream, I highly would recommend Melodica Dude streams. They're very chill. I feel like Mello, you're always checking out like really like interesting games. It's a fun adventure. You showed them the Mario. What is Mario Twins? Super Tented Bowling? It's kind of how cheat codes on Game Shark Action Replay is. You specify a memory address. Oh, that's true. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So you modify the place in memory like as the game is executed. Yeah. So that it's like never changing. Bowling game that just came out but looks like 1990s. Oh man, see? We were just talking about these. The kids love the 90s. We were just talking about how all the our Gen Z coworkers love hearing like 90s war stories. Not war stories. Like internet lore. The kids love the 90s. Also Lies of P DLC. Ah! That was a DLC. I never played Lies of P. I never played Lies of P. I've seen a lot of fan art for Lies of P. When I Google Super 10-Pin, half the results are like a 10-pin connector for a PC. Maybe, well, if it just came out, maybe it's like, maybe Google has not absorbed its existence yet. I was looking at the community, it was really nice. I had access to their decomp and their Ghidra that could match source code to the assembly. Oh, okay, so like you can kind of use it as like a, sort of like a cheat sheet. Like you have the source code and the assembly, you can kind of like walk through it. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe that's a good place to start. Ah! Maybe find like a place where the game community has kind of done a lot of analysis of already on a particular game so that I can just kind of try to understand it. Lies of P is a very good place to try getting into Soul games. Fantastic and accessible. Oh. Wait, is Lies of P a FromSoft game? Or is it a game in the style of Soul games? I was actually never clear on that. I should probably know this. You see the wrestling move? There's a wrestling move? Super 10-Pin. It's when the wrestler clones itself like Naruto into 10 different wrestlers and then pins you down by standing on you. What have you done? You ruined the rice. Time to retaliate. Activate trap card. Eraser. You know where this is going. I wish I could use Yu-Gi-Oh cards to solve problems in my life. Just be like, if somebody's being mean to me, I'll be like, you activated my trap card, and then they fall into trap hole, and then I run away. I explained to them that when AOL came out, they had an FMV of a guy explaining the internet and the UI and how crazy. That unlocked a I've forgotten about that. I think I remember what you're talking about. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. In this style. Okay, got it. It's about as faithful as a from Soft Souls-like game, though. It's real good. Okay. Oh yeah, Fancy Wig's a big Souls fan. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. The bubbles look pretty. Hoffer, hello. Hello, hello. The bubbles are pretty, but they are hard to work with. I still don't understand what defeat an enemy by crashing is. It's like, it's a little bit like that Celeste level where you're like jumping through the gravity balls or like regions, but less fast. It's like we're living in the future. Is FMV like anime music video? Betty! FMV is what does it stand for? It's like a, have you heard of like FMV games? Those were like a thing for a while in the 90s maybe. But it's like instead of like 3D animated cutscenes, it's like actual like real life actors filming you know, like the cutscene of the game. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like games today is like you just like render the cutscene? Full motion vid, that's what it stands for. Yes, yes, yes. What's the anime music videos called? AMVs. Fatal movie variant. Anyway, if you want, speaking of things, we were talking about this earlier, like bad movies that are so bad that they're fun to watch. FMV games, I feel like, are generally in that category of like, they're not very good, but they're like so ridiculous it's funny. So if you want like a so bad is good experience, I think a lot of FMV games, early games, Sega CD games, yeah, kind of fall into that. Go into the DMV. Nobody wants to go. Full Metal Video. Literal actors being filmed with a camera and then they act out all the possible outcomes. Really popular with the point and click genres. Yes, it's crazy. The Game Grumps played one recently that I really enjoyed watching called Who Shot Johnny Rock. It looks hard. It looks really difficult. They had to use like emulator slowdown in order to even finish the game. But the FMV cutscenes are just like, you know, it's like a sort of like a mafia like gangster movie kind of thing. Like, see, like this dame came into my office and I can't do the accent. I'm sorry. I wish I could do a Nor accent, but I can't. This dame came into the office and said she was looking for who shot her boo or whatever. It's like that kind of scenario. I'm gonna go back to the home. And so like all the cutscenes are just like people like, you know, like it's like you shoot at people and like the NPCs are getting shot at, but they're like actually being filmed. So there's just a bunch of like footage of like you shooting them and then them just like jumping away like ah, and then they like fly across the room because they're like launching themselves, you know, because they're acting getting shot, so they're just like launching themselves in like various ways to make it look exciting and cool. My cousin used to make AMVs and they were popular. I think I made like 2 AMVs in my youth. And I uploaded them to AMV, you know, animemusicvideos.com, which may or may not exist anymore. FMVs tend to be some of the worst at gaming. Some people are nostalgic and they do make a great YouTube video. Yeah, I think they're kind of like fun in a way. Not in like the intended, like, not in the intended way, but I think they're very interesting. Because they're a very early look at like, it's sort of like, you know, like when you go to like okay, this is not gonna make any sense. You know when you go to like a natural history museum and then the natural history museum's like, oh, mammals evolved from like this, and then mammals also evolved. There's another branch of like pre-mammals that evolved, but they all died out because they just weren't cool enough. And like that's what AMV or that's what FMV games feel like to me. Like it was sort of like a different evolutionary line of games that like died out. And so I think they're kind of like fascinating from a historical point of view. When I think of FMV games, I think about plumbers don't wear ties. Oh no! Wait, Game Grumps played that, right? Isn't that a horror game? I couldn't even remember what it was, but it caused like a reaction to me. The company who shot Johnny Rock would later become Her Interactive, makers of the Nancy Drew games. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Her Interactive. Her Interactive evolved from an FMV history. Phantasmagoria. Oh man, yeah. Game Grumps also played through that, which was a fascinating watch, but it was a bit disconcerting that they had to like literally like visually censor some. Oh wait, no, am I thinking of something else? Anyway, they played an FMV game by Sierra Games that I think is Phantasmagoria, but they had to like censor, like just like black out some cutscenes because apparently they were like really violent, and so they black, you know, the cutscenes like censored, and then you just hear like Dan in the background just being like, "Oh my god, what the? Oh man!" Like you're just like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" It always comes back to Nancy Drew in this stream, I swear. And we like it. Before Silver Gunner became popular, I tried to make one music mashup back in the 2010s. You came first. Silver Gunner had nothing on you. Rest in pieces, my old YouTube account. Yeah, content creation, we didn't call it then. We didn't call it that back then. We didn't call it content creation back then, but it's been a thing. People, you give kids internet and some free tools and they will make amazing stuff. I'm Googling FMV and feel like I've never seen before. Oh, Betty, you gotta look at some old FMV games. You gotta look at, what's the other like famous one that the Game Bros played? Mad Dog McCree, which I think is by the same company. There was like one company that made a bunch of FMV games that became Her Interactive. FMVs always make me think of Mist Ribbon, which kind of seems like Outliers quality-wise. But still, they're kind of dry. Yeah, they're just so weird. Oh, there's no discussion in this cutscene either. I like when Aaron got shot when the lady was trying to hire the detective. Yeah, she like there's a cutscene where it's like, it's just such a ridiculous game. Like the game starts where it's like you're a detective, you're sitting at your desk, and then you know, this like lady comes in, this like femme fatale sort of character comes in, and it's just like, "Hey, detective, I am here. Like, somebody shot my boyfriend, and I need to find out who it is." And then so you're like sitting at the desk, and she's like sitting in front of your desk, and it's like a first-person view. And then like I think the receptionist comes in and was like, "Hey boss, like somebody wants to talk to you." And then a guy like appears in the doorway, and he just pulls out a gun and shoots you, and you're just like, I guess, expected to and then you just die. So you have to just like shoot him before he shoots you. But how are you supposed to know? Your receptionist literally invited them in. How are you supposed to know? Oh my god, they need water. The plants need water. There's no water, it's summer. Oh no. It's not a horror game. It's not horror, it was extra stupid. It's a dating game of sorts? Oh. It's not a horror game, but it's a terrible game. Okay. We're talking about Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, right? Not Phantasmagoria. Because I'm pretty confident Phantasmagoria is a horror game. I remember being scared. I really recall. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind on the chat. You guys are talking so much. Wait, oh, I gotta pause. I recall AVGN doing an episode on it. Ah. You know, I'm very normal and level-headed except for Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays when you stream. Oh, I see. You just like save it all for then, Greg. I remember making a YTP-styled vid on Plumbers Don't Wear Ties back in 2011. Whoa! See? Content creation! You just give the kids some free tools. Let them go to town, and then internet culture is born. Do we have any at home? No, we didn't own any FMV games. I just kind of know about them from watching too much YouTube, I guess. I fired, and I missed. I fired, and I missed. I want to play that Nancy Drew game. I gotta play it. Night Trap Pipe. Feral on any day that ends on ends in day. Remember Mad Damakri? You missed that. One try, another. You look at Surgical Strike. There's no content in that game, but they thought they'd get by constantly showing explosions. I'm actually really... I would love to see a documentary about how these games were made, though, because it seems actually quite difficult. I remember JoJo's blowing up. I'm gonna be the next Ray. Oh no. I don't know who Ray is. But I would like to stay JoJo and not become Ray. No. Why is the fertilizer, like, dying? Okay. You're gonna play White Wolf of Icicle Creek? I should make that my next Nancy Drew game. Okay. Harvest is soon. I don't know how to up my exploration. Pokey Little Player was dumbfounded when she reached that point. Remember us when you're on the red carpet? I don't want to be on any red carpet. That means people are gonna be looking at me. I don't want people to look at me. Get salt. Get powder of transformation. I guess I'll just do this. This seems like easy exploration to do. Is there like are there any secrets in this area that perhaps I have not encountered? Maybe over here? No, guess not. What is Surgical Strike? So is Surgical Strike another FMV game? I've not heard of this. I mean, I guess I don't know why I would have heard of it. I'm not an FMV enthusiast or anything. JoJo for Oscars, no! For what reason? Nobody look at me! Stop watching me! Go watch other people! I love that bit from Game Grumps. Where Aaron just like, I forget what he was freaking out about, but he's like, stop watching! Unsubscribe! It was so funny. Against her will, nomination dragged onto the stage. No! Leave me alone! I want to be as unfamous as possible. That beloved Genghis moment was referenced in the most recent Nancy Drew game? Really? That's so cool! No way! That's amazing. Oh yeah, why do you like this? Unsubscribe! Yeah, I think that's what he says. Too late for that. Oh. Wait, that's so cool that the Nancy Drew people referenced it. That's awesome. That's really nice. I love when devs do that, kind of acknowledging the culture around their games. I think that's just a really nice gesture. It's an FMV game where you play as a military tank shooting things, and every 5 seconds there's a practical explosion that also has CGI explosions edited on top of it? Huh. Interesting. Oh, the game just told me something and I wasn't looking because I was looking at chat. Uh-oh. It told me I think I unlocked a new area, and then also something about my field. I got a new field. Let's try going to the new area. I should play an FMV game on stream, should I? Or is that like over-explored? Oh. Raise the exploration level to find the headwaters. Oh, okay. Maybe... Why did this like appear and then I can't go there? FMV Sunday! Sounds like the game is just playing a Michael Bay movie. Da -da 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 -da. Oh, there's also this that I can't go to. Do I need to like travel? Oh, do I? Yeah, do I need to like unlock these places somehow? I don't know how to go here. I feel like maybe I have to find the entrance to it somehow. If you have one you like, you should play Night Trap. I mean, it'll just be like JoJo plays a game where she just is screaming constantly. Because that's the content we love. Well, speaking of screaming, okay, this is really stupid, but after I came back from the concert that I was at on Sunday, I was like inspired. I was like, I want to learn how to sing like her. So I was like on YouTube, I forget what I searched. I searched like, I don't know, like how to sing like Otto or something like that on YouTube. And so I've been watching like singing videos for fun. But one of the results that came up, because Otto has this like, she has like a really beautiful like clear singing voice, but she also does a lot of like growly like pseudo metal scream stuff, which is just so cool. And like she is just like a really interesting vocalist, to my untrained ears at least. But one of the results that came up was like how to death metal scream, and this person was like, oh yeah, I'm a death metal vocalist, and I'm going to teach you how I do a death metal scream. And she had this like step-by-step tutorial on how to do death metal scream, and I learned how to death metal scream without hurting my voice. And now, should I demonstrate? It's gonna be the worst audio ever. I learned, and then I was like, but I was watching it on like my train ride to work, and like the whole day, all I could think about was like how I wanted to try it out, because I was like, I think I understand the tutorial, like I understand it, and I was like, but at work I was like distracted all day because I was like, I want to go home and do death metal scream. There's like literally nowhere in public where I could do this. Oh no, it's nighttime. Curses. And so then I came home and immediately I like burst into my husband's office, and I was like, I learned how to death metal scream by watching a YouTube video on the train. And he was like, huh? And I was like, can I show you? And he was like, okay. And then I did it, and he was like, oh, okay. Demonstrate? Okay. Let me pass on. Actually, I'm gonna pass on the knowledge that I learned, but before I do that, I'm gonna look up the YouTube channel name because I want to credit them properly. I want to credit them for the knowledge that they have bestowed on me. You didn't practice before you showed up? Yeah, I was just like, ah. Let me find them. Who's the video? I think it's an old video. Where did I watch? Yes. Okay. It is, when was this published? It doesn't say in my history. It has 3.1 million views by somebody named Adrian Cohen. And the title of the video is Easy and Safe Metal Screaming Tutorial, Beginner Level, in parentheses. Poor Mr. Ginger straight listening to Joy Death Metal Scream. Oh yeah, my cat is also gonna be really upset with me. My cat didn't hear me do it the first time. But right now he's sitting next to me, so he's gonna be startled maybe. I don't know what he's gonna react. Okay, so this is the knowledge that I learned from Adrian Cohen. Thank you, Adrian Cohen, YouTuber Adrian Cohen. And I assume a very talented death metal vocalist. Death metal screen working 2025 HD subs, 100% conserved working, no patching needed. Okay, so this is the steps. First you I have to pause because I have to like focus on what I'm trying to explain. First it's like when you come home from work and you're like tired and you go like like that. You make this like kind of growly sound noise. Like you just go like that's kind of your natural growl. Maybe my cat is a metalhead? Oh, I hope so. That'd be great. My cat, I think, does not like singing. I sing... I think I've said this before. I sing quite a bit at home, and he always, like, hides. But anyway, to go, and so then the second step is, like, okay, you grab onto that sound, and you just elongate it. So you go, so you do that. And then third step is you gotta, like, give it some diaphragm support. And then... So instead of making sure that you're like exhaling from your stomach instead of your lungs to kind of give it some power, so you go like that, and then the last part is you got to put words to it. And then the trick with the words is that like, okay, somebody give me a phrase to say in a death metal scream, a short phrase, like a couple of words. Give me a phrase that you would like me to say. Rice wrecker. Be an angsty teen. Please note that WinRAR is not free software. Unsubscribe. Okay. So then the trick with saying words is that you don't like enunciate all of the all like you don't say my cat hates singing, so you don't say all of the words like the way you would speak, but instead you try to make like you make like the elongated sound. You go and then you just say like you kind of just like open your mouth and like don't really enunciate everything, I guess. So like if I was doing it with just like a normal like note, I'd be like please know that Ren Roar is not free software. Like you're not forming your mouth in the shape of like the words normally, so that way you can kind of do like the sustained growl. So if you put it all together, okay, ready? Suddenly I'm embarrassed. I'm chat. Okay, I'm gonna not be embarrassed. I can do this. I'm gonna be brave and do a terrible death metal screen on recording for the rest of YouTube to see for all eternity. This is fine. So you go, okay. Rise, Wrecker! My God hates singing! 10 out of 10, really? Oh my God, I can't imagine what it sounds like on speak, like through the internet. I do not know what it could possibly sound like. You sound like Lois when she dies in a game. Well, it's all natural. Yeah, but and actually it's quite, if you follow these instructions, it like doesn't hurt your throat at all, which I was very surprised by, because it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess could you kind of start with like a natural sound that you would just normally make when you're not trying. One of us in chat is gonna be world famous in the documentary. They're gonna credit you for the technique. No, you gotta credit Adrian Cohen, my teacher, my YouTube teacher. Absolutely. Wasn't too bad. Surprised your mic could handle it. Oh, I guess that's yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. I did turn off like noise gate and stuff a while back because it was like clipping my voice even when I was quiet. Are you like getting hit by my? Why are you whining? Are you whining because you're getting hit by my scythe, or are you just like freaking out? I hope I'm not hitting the dog. Please! Little doggy! Stay away! I'm swinging a scythe around! Why is he making these sad noises? He wants attention? Tornado harvest? What is tornado harvest? You have to try this one. It's not 1 a.m. Oh, okay. This is just faster harvest. Yeah! So anyway, it's simpler than you think. At least at beginning level. I'm sure there's more like complicated techniques. It wasn't really loud, actually. Did Marvel run away? Actually, no. He's just kind of hanging out. Maybe because I'm so loud on stream anyhow that he's just like, whatever. When's the death metal JoJo album dropping? Oh my gosh. Personally, I'm more of a symphonic metal sort of girl. Oh, I gotta pick up all this stuff. Yeah, Marvel apparently is a metalhead. He was not bothered. I can sort of inhale to make it similar yet maybe more zombie-like sound. Oh, inhaling. Oh, like that kind of croaky sound, like the. Thank you for the clip, Salad. Oh no! Oh no! What if I raid somebody and it shows up as like they're like, you know how like sometimes you raid people and it picks like a random clip. Oh no. Well, the inhale doesn't hurt. Oh, that's good. Yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt. Like the. Oh, I don't have. Wait, I don't have enough room. Where do I put the rest of the rice? Oh, okay. There's like 2 layers. Okay, I see. When is the symphonic metal album dropping? Oh my god, I wish. If I was good enough. If I could be. That's like an alternative, like an AU JoJo that I would be really proud of. If there was an alternative universe JoJo that was like a symphonic metal singer, I would be like, oh yeah, so cool. This is YT Shorts material. Really? No. AU where we make AMVs of JoJo metal. Oh my gosh.
Phew! I managed to finish the harvest in time. After the rice is dried, it must be threshed, but using the kokibashi is such a pain. If If I thresh too quickly, the husk will not be fully removed, but doing it fastidiously will take eons.
I was never very skilled at it myself. That's why I should take off the husks and later remove the extra leaves and stalks that were cut with them.
Oh, is it easier that way? Why did you not teach me that sooner?
Well, it may be easier, but
If you're fine with doing it that way, then why not just make a tool that speeds up the process?
oh, I forgot about his southern accent. Oh ho, do you have an idea for such a tool?
Yep. I don't know how well it'll turn out, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give you a material list to get together, and if it will lighten my workload, I shall spare no effort.
Okay, cool. Do I have this stuff? Dry. Check. It is still soaked. Take some time to dry. Okay. AU or Joy copyright claims random AMVs over music. Oh no. Not a lovingly crafted AMV. I think that is very acceptable fan art. Oh, the Quinta is not here. AU. Oh, AU is oh, Yui is not here. Oh, did I unlock a cutscene? Whoops. Alternate universe. Yes. I see Betty is not a fan fiction reader. It's a term I see often with fan fiction. Oh, whoa, what is she doing?
What exactly are you doing? Oh, goddess. It's nothing.
What? Why is she like flapping her arms? Oh, that was short. Interesting. That seems like it's foreshadowing for something. I am not sure. I read so many Tumblr AUs of Undertale. Give somebody a universe and they will make alternate universes. Oh, I had the items. Great. Da-da-dun. Technology is happening.
I call it the hand thresher. Why do you get to name it? That's such a dumb name. You understand nothing. Its power lies in what it does, not in what it is called. And quit stealing my limelight.
In any case, you have done great work, Quinta. Lady Sakuna, let us try putting this hand thresher to the test. Yay! I can now hand thresh. Very cool. Is it dry yet? It's still soaked. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, I've almost accidentally... Did I put the fertilizer in? No. Oh well. Okay, let's go do a bit more exploring. I think maybe we can finish this batch of rice. And then call the stream to an end. Did I do all the stuff here? Still haven't done the stuff here. Get salt, get powder. Maybe I just have to keep grinding it. Maybe this is a random thing. Aren't many AUs the evil version of this world? Sometimes, like, AUs are like... So, for example, like, say I'm writing, like, a Naruto fanfiction. Like, I can be, like, modern day AU or something like that. So it's, like, all the same characters with their personalities and stuff. But it's, like Naruto and friends work at a coffee shop. And, like, that's like, the AU. So it can be that kind of thing. Sometimes you'll see it with, like... So, yeah. AEIOU. What a alternative, extremely interesting universe. It's like what if scenarios. Yeah. Or like you can do something a little bit closer to the source material, like AU if, you know, this like catastrophic event never happened in the canon, like what would the world be like? And then they'll kind of like explore like, here's what the story would be, or here's how the characters would interact if, like, you know, this thing didn't happen. I can go here, maybe. Yeah. So it's pretty fascinating. I'm actually not that avid of a fanfiction reader. Again, like, you know, I kind of just learned this through osmosis, just from, I don't know, like, I have friends that are avid fanfiction readers, so I guess I just, like, picked up on this stuff along the way. What if the major character didn't die and fell in love with the MC? Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. What if that one guy from Demon Slayer didn't die on the demon train? The fire dude.
I think there's a secret up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Is there a secret up there? Spoilers? Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm sorry. When did that season of Demon Slayer come out? I think it was at least several years ago. Oh no, I'm sorry. I should mark this in the YouTube timestamp. Oh no. Oh no! I'm ruining somebody's life. Sly, never I could watch Demon Slayer. Clip it! Ruin, no! Because it's been spoiled forever. It's just spoiled forever. It's just one guy. It's just one dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I get up with this? Yeah. Okay, there's nothing up here. Apparently I've been here before. No one watches Demon Slayer for the plot anyway. It's true. Oops. It's a scary show. I will say. But I'm also a little bit of a scaredy cat. But I find the world building really fascinating. Did the manga end, or am I confusing it with something else? I feel like Demon Slayer ended. Am I confusing it with My Hero Academia? I don't remember. Okay. Wait, what was the quest here again? I've forgotten. Ah, wrong button. Get iron ore. How am I supposed to get iron ore? Oh, is it by crushing the stalactites? Manga has ended. I heard they were wrapping up the series with a few movies, so I started watching it recently now that it's coming to a close. Oh no, Dr. Terror! Oh no, I spoiled it. Oh no, I didn't realize people were like... I guess it's not that old. I should have known better. My sincere apologies. Oh no. Oh no. I think there was a time... I think there was a moment on Game Grumps where Aaron... Oh no, I can't crush these by myself, I think. Aaron spoiled something from Harry Potter for Dan, I think. And now I'm scared to say the spoiler, because I'm like, what if people don't know about this thing that happened in a very popular children's book series? Aaron proceeds to spoil the entire plot of Arrival. Oh, I remember that. I'm thinking of a different moment, but I do remember this. Can't wait for this to play when she rains someone. No! That'd be so sad. That moment killed the spoiler owl bit in its oh! Yes, I remember. Now I can't. Now I'm afraid to say it. It's a much older spoiler than. Hello, doggy. It's a much older spoiler than with Demon Slayer, but. Oh man, I do find it delightful when I'm watching when I'm watching Game Grumps and like Dan like clearly like I think there's that legendary moment where he didn't know. Well, now I'm scared to say it because now I'm gonna spoil. I want to say something regarding Ocarina of Time, but now I'm scared I'm gonna spoil Ocarina of Time. I can't. Anything that's spoiled to me is immediately forgotten. Oh well, that's good. I know not everybody has that power. I'm sort of similar that I do. My brain is forgetful enough that if I like try to forget it, it like kind of actually works. It's a Harry Potter spoiler if anyone cares. Yes. Yeah, and then I'm thinking of another thing where he wasn't spoiled by it, but it was something that he was delightfully surprised by because he actually he did not know about this thing that is now, I think, common knowledge from Ocarina of Time. It was wild that Dan somehow avoided learning that Ocarina of Time spoiler. Yeah, you would never spoil a 30-year-old game, surely. Well, now I'm afraid. I've become afraid. I've become afraid. I in my mind, I was like, Demon Slayer is old. I can talk about Demon Slayer. And then I was like, oh no, it's actually not that old. Let's change the menu. What do we got? Super Smash Brothers. That's true. I guess Melee spoiled it. Well, there's no cutscenes still. Still no cutscenes. I haven't progressed enough in adventuring. Music's so chill. Okay, is the rice dry yet? Is it dry yet? Needs more time. I want to use my cool new technology. Smash kind of do be spoiling games, yeah. You press B down and what happens? Excuse me? Excuse me? What does this mean? My non-gamer friend played Smash for the first time. She got stressed. She cried when an item came out. Oh, no! And I was like, huh? What was the item? It was the Majora's Mask Moon. Oh, was she like scared of it? Because it was... Was she stressed because it was scary looking? Is that what happened? Because I'm going to be honest, like... I don't blame her. So this can continue indefinitely until you satisfy whatever winning condition. Yes, so I think there isn't really like a time limit for Sakuna, unlike, you know, unlike a lot of Story of Seasons games. There is a story that progresses as you progress with the rice farming and the like adventuring. And it kind of, the story I believe is sort of locked behind adventuring progress. So that's what I'm gonna do. Aaron almost gave it away a few times on playthrough, but Dan just thought he misspoke. Yeah, I remember Dan saying that. Let us have there. She was so focused and stressed trying to play it, and then the mood coming out and destroying everyone scared her. Oh, that's so sad. That's kind of cute though. Oh. What I'm hearing is that your friend should play Outer Wilds. Oh no. Serious question, can you starve to death? That's a good question. That is sort of a question, I guess, at the beginning that the characters have. It's like, if I don't grow rice, will all the characters die? I feel like that'd be kind of brutal even for this game. But I'm actually not sure. Oh wow, I got so much stuff. I've never played Outer Wilds. Am I getting spoiled? Betty, you should play Outer Wilds. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Everyone should play Outer Wilds. Powder of Transformation. Where do I get the Powder of Transformation? I feel like it's hidden somewhere. Just remember spoilers. Unfortunately, it's a pain being One Piece fan. People love casually spoiling things on the reg. Oh no! Yeah, for One Piece, it's particularly hard though, because it's like... I feel like a lot of people assume, like, if you're either caught up with One Piece or you don't know anything about One Piece. There's like no in between. And so I think people probably have a hard time, like, making assumptions. Looking for Outer Wilds is how I came across this. Yeah, a lot of you guys showed up in this channel from Outer Wilds, which I'm eternally grateful to Outer Wilds for. I feel like Outer Wilds is a great game. Yeah, Hoffer too. Yeah, a bunch of y'all. Ow. I feel like Outer Wilds is a really great stream to get new viewers from, because I feel like most Outer Wilds viewers are really cool. They're like very sensitive about like they're sort of an unspoken code of honor, I think, that Outer Wilds fans have, that I think generally make them like really nice chatters. So like, I guess pro tip to anybody who's starting out with streaming, because that's what happened to me, is I was just streaming to like, you know, just streaming for fun, basically to myself and my sisters, and then I played Outer Wilds and a bunch of cool people showed up. I feel envious to those completely blind to Outer Wilds. It is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience of the game. Yeah, like it's not even like, I feel like with like a lot of other games where, you know, it's more story-oriented, like Final Fantasy IX or whatever. Like I played Final Fantasy IX, but it's been long enough that I've kind of forgotten the story, and like I probably could play it again and be like surprised by, you know, all the emotional story beats and stuff. But for Outer Wilds, like you really can't forget like what you learn in that game. So yeah, it really is like you cannot go back. It is a game about knowledge. Oddball me coming in when you play Shadow Ranch. No, but I think also that's the other category, I think. Like I really enjoy when people come in from like more obscure games or like games that aren't as popular, because I feel like those people are, I don't know, like they tend to be, I guess there's like less of a range of people maybe. So I think the ratio of like you know, nice people to like troll people is much better with like more obscure games. Interloper in chat game. Am I gonna get smashed by the moon? You'll have to find out. I should never play it so I could be the object of envy forever. I've never thought about that way. Most are, yeah. Yeah, most people, there's like one or two people I remember from my Outer Wilds playthrough who were like not super cool, but like the majority were really, really cool people, nice people. And I've seen that in other streams too, like popping into an Outer Wilds stream here and there. I'm like, Outer Wilds fans are nice. They're pretty cool. Kind of game where knowledge is progression, so getting spoiled takes the game away from you. That's all I'll say about it. Blueprints is a lot like that too. Gotta go in ice cold. Yeah, I've been watching somebody play Blueprints because I'm kind of scared because it seems like a very deep game, and I'm like scared of getting addicted to it. And I'm like, oh, I'll just watch someone else play. But there's no more. I don't know where's the iron ore. Anyway, but I've watched a couple, like the more I learn about it, the more I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play it though, because it seems cool. One time I commented on a Cage Reddit post before I finished and someone DM'd you a spoiler. Oh no, that's so sad. Ice cold. Get yourself the igloo cooler. Ooh, hey puppy, I'm gonna carry you. You didn't do the DLC for Outer Wilds, did you? I did, yes. I played Echoes of the Eye. I think it took me... maybe it was like 3 or 4 streams. I was notably extremely scared during parts of it. I had to like I remember having to like hype myself up to like go into a place that I didn't want to go into. Oh, okay. Rice is dry. Yeah, it's a good DLC. I enjoyed it immensely. Good thing was that Cage 3 lore is so obscure that even with the spoiler I was confused. Yeah, Dr. Terror, yeah. Oh my god, look at all this rice. Start threshing. Use the kokibashi or use the hand thresher. Let's try the new... Oh, okay. Oh, this is simpler because there's only 2 motions. Oh, this is so much faster. What is this? Oh, it's kind of like a comb, I guess. So you like, it's like a big comb, and you step on one side so that it stays stable, and then the other side has a basket that is not doing a good job of catching the rice, but that's okay. Rice shower! I don't have rice shower yet in the Uba Musume game. I wasn't even in that part, but I was already like, I'm spooked. Yeah. It is a good DLC. Really good DLC. Good base game, good DLC. DLC hurt me physically, but so worth. It is emotionally... it's an emotionally worth it ride. I enjoyed it immensely. I kind of feel like the DLC, because it's shorter, that I feel like it impacted me a little bit more than the base game did, just because it was like shorter. I felt like it was more, and it wasn't, I mean, partially because I was streaming it, probably. Like, it wasn't spread out as much. Anyway, I'll stop talking about Outer Wilds, because I feel like I don't know how else to talk about it without spoiling, but... I'm gonna get rice shot through my 3-star selector, but I hear she's impossible to train. Oh. Does she, like, start out with garbage stats or something? I had to make a choice, because I was like, okay, I want to use my free 3-star ticket, and I really wanted to get Tokai Teo because I think she's really cute, but apparently the meta pick is to get Oguri Cap. And I was like, do I follow my heart, or do I follow my heart, or do I follow my brain? In the end, I followed my brain. I got Ogre a cat. But then the game gave me a 3-star ticket, random select. And I got Togai Tail through that. So happily ever after. I think she's one of the ones that have a tough career mode as a baseline. Oh, okay. I guess that's appropriate for her story, because apparently she's somebody who had like a really tragic backstory or something. Eats Kuzuri, hello! Welcome to the stream! Thank you for raiding. Welcome in. We're playing Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. And we are preparing some rice. Very thrilling part of the game that you just came in. And we're also talking about Uma Musume, if you've played that game. Hello, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Hold on. Can I pause during this? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Let me go. Oh, okay, wait. No, I think Betty's taking care of it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Little Nightmares. Ah! I've never played that. How's Little Nightmares? Your VTuber's adorable. Oh, thank you so much. I drew and rigged it myself. I'm very proud of it. I'm very, very proud of it. And it's highly recommend learning to make a little mini VTuber for yourself, because that means you can like update it with whatever toggles you want, which is so cool. I enjoy having this power. And honestly, not as hard as you might think. Lot of good YouTube tutorials out there. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I finished the rice. Okay, it's rating my rice. Look at this. Look at the stats on my rice. JoJo's also casually spoiling random bits of media to be more. No! Chat had a talk about this, about how I shouldn't casually spoil Demon Slayer. Motto, thank you, Serval. Little Nightmares is a great series. Highly recommend if you like spooky stuff. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I remember, I think last October-ish, I was like asking chat, like, should I play a spooky game on stream? And a lot of people recommended Little Nightmares, and I looked it up, and I was like, I'm too scared to play Little Nightmares. So I ended up playing, what did I play for Halloween last year? I can't remember. I think I was playing some random, like, RPG Maker games that were, like, slightly less scary because they're less, like, I don't know, like, visually intense. Oh, no, we played the Nancy Drew game. I think the year before was RPG Maker games. That's right, I played Nancy Drew, The Secret of Shadow Ranch, which actually ended up being a little scary. Like, it ended up, not to spoil it or anything, it was a little scarier than I thought. Because of somebody. Somebody in the game is scary. I haven't played those yet. It was a fun time. I think it's a fun stream game. Kind of puzzly, lots of intense things, a lot of puzzle things. Aroma low score, stinky rice. Or maybe it's scentless rice. Scentless rice. Yeah, this is, if you guys haven't heard of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, really fun game. It kind of, I feel like a little underrated. Like, it's not talked about a lot. It came out in 2020, so, you know, pandemic times, I don't know if that affected it, but it's like partially farming stuff and partially like side scroller, like 2D action platformer thing, which is very cool. Have I ever played Limbo? I have not played Limbo, but I've watched a playthrough of Limbo. I've played, what was the game that came after Limbo? What was the game that came after Limbo? What the heck was it called? Inside. I played Inside, and I had my eyes closed for half of it. And I had to have my friend, like, tell me. It was Fancy Wig. I was playing it on call with Fancy Wig. And Fancy Wig had to guide me through a level because I was closing my eyes for, like, a part of it. So I'm a pretty baby when it comes to horror games. So I like watching other people play them. I just have a really hard time playing them myself because I get like too immersed. Little Nightmares is pretty in line with Limbo and Inside. I feel like those were a coin flip for you. Yeah, Fancy Wig has, I think, a correct assessment. Spoiler: the scary thing was the Majora's Mask Moon. Yes, the Majora's Mask Moon shows up in Nancy Drew and nobody's expecting it. Oh God, puzzles. Not a puzzle person. Yeah, Nancy just got some puzzles. Some of which were a little like, what is happening here? Inside made me want to stay inside, so I wish I was a pretty baby. Thank you for watching LPs of Little Nightmares. Okay, I know Gamer Beeb, who is another streamer that we raid, and sometimes she raids us. I think she played it a while back, right? Maybe I should. I don't know if she uploads her VODs anywhere, but maybe I should try to look up her thing. The mottos love watching you suffer. I mean, that's why we stream, right? to entertain people through suffering. Sakuna is, what if farming games had cared a little more about farming something specific, had side-scrolling action, and wasn't about kissing NPCs? Yeah, like it's a very specific kind of farming game, but very fascinating. If you ever want to become a real-life rice farmer, this is like a decent tutorial on how rice farming actually works. It's very in-depth, very fascinating, and I'm scared I'm doing it wrong all the time, but it's turning out okay. One time we had played Phasmophobia and we accomplished nothing. Oh my god, I remember that. We were just like, I can't, like, we had like a bit of a sisters game night and we were trying to play Phasmophobia, and basically the only thing we did was we just like stood inside the house. We stood outside the house like screaming about how we didn't want to go in the house, and then we stood inside the house screaming about how we didn't want to be in the house. I don't know if that would be entertaining for people to watch, so it's a good thing we weren't streaming it, but anyway. Limbo and Inside are probably the only two horror games I'm comfortable with playing. It's a bit more of a Twilight Zone feel, but another interesting game is Oxenfree. Oh, I've heard of Oxenfree. That one's an older game, right? I feel like it was part of like a Humble Bundle or something. I might have it if it was. One time we played Lethal Company and Joy was last alive alone so many times. I'm just like whimpering to myself. This early days of Lethal when I didn't know how the game worked. And that's the joy of watching other people play for the first time, huh? I've been enjoying watching clips. I haven't watched like a full playthrough of people playing like, what's the other one? The new one, Repo. But it's been fun watching people be surprised by it. Oh my god, it's winter. Ginkgo nut has spoiled. Peak. Oh yeah, Peak also. I haven't watched any Peak yet. Repo is so cute though. The little robots are so cute. Did we get any farming knowledge? We didn't unlock any farming knowledge. Look at all this farming knowledge. For people new to the game, this video game is a tutorial on how to grow rice for real. Yeah, I haven't seen Peak. I need to go watch some. I need to go find some VODs of streamers I follow playing Peak. And we get a kitty cat. Cute little kitty cat. Peak is Peak, but Uma Musume is cinema. Oh my god, I've been playing so much Uma Musume. Oh no, I don't like... Oh, I think I commented on this last time. I don't like how we're carrying the cat. It's bad for its back. Stop it. Stop it. Don't carry cats like this. Chat, do not carry cats like this. This is the PSA that I will leave you with. Okay. I think we'll end stream. My voice is starting to go because I've been talking a lot. I need to the singing tips that I was learning about while watching YouTube videos. I feel like I need to apply that to my like speaking voice, because I always wear out my voice when streaming because I'm like yelling into the microphone. Good streaming. Thank you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It was always great. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Let's pass along the raid. Thank you all for coming. Oh, Betty's beer being to eat some chicken. Betty's gonna come back and be like, where is everyone? Okay, who's online right now? Who is online? Who is online? Who is online? Bradley Rose is playing Dark Souls? For the first time? I think we got some Dark Souls lovers in chat. Would that be fun? Watching, oh, well, not for the first time. New-ish to Dark Souls. Would that be fun? I don't know anything about Dark Souls. But be nice. Bradley Rose has in their title, no tips, hints, spoilers, or backseating. So if we're gonna raid over there, be nice. Follow their rules, please. Don't provide help unless they ask for it. But if that sounds good to you, let's raid over to Bradley Rose. I know we have some Dark Souls and Souls games enjoyers in chat, so maybe that'll be fun. Thanks for streaming metal tutorials and spoilers. Have a good... Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Haven't been able to attend streams lately, so it was nice. Yeah, Hoffers! It's always nice seeing you here. Good to see you as always. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you, Despairing Dark. Goodbye. Okay, so we're gonna go over the battle rules. Behave yourselves, please. Respect their backseating rules. And I will see you next time for on Friday. We'll be playing some more .hack. Yeah. So more yap time, I think, because .hack is also a little bit of a grindy game. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye.